Hey guys, welcome back into another video on the FBDC Rugby channel. We are back in for round 9 premiership predictions. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Who do you want to win? Who's your team? Let me know. Just let me know in the comments below. We'll get straight into it. We're going to start 7:45 tonight. A game that they're probably not going to win, but we're going to look into it. Gloucester. 15 Woodward, 14 Couriers, 13 Trinder, 12 Atkinson, 11 Forley, 10 12 Truth, 9 Hines, 1 Valpar Ruskin, 2 Henry Walker, 3 Balmain, 4 Garvey, 5 Alamino, 6 Gibson, 7 Captain, 8 Freddie Clark. On the bench, they call Santiago Sachina, number 17, Alex Savelle, number 18, Jamal Ford Robinson, number 19, Alex Craig, number 20, Ben Morgan, number 21, Charlie Chapman, number 22, Juju Califisci, and 23, Carmore. Very interesting to see. Alamino's there, on Sachino on the bench. Carmore there, Georgia Kazidi, and Henry Trinder. Very strong, as strong as their team, but obviously no Loy Evans, so they're in a bit of trouble at 10. It's looking like. So, we're going to look at this Bristol team now. So, the Bristol team. 15 Piatow, 14 Morahan, 13 Piers O'Connor, 12 Ciara Piatow, 11 Henry Purdy, 10 Owen Lloyd, 9 Andy Urin, 1 Nakutai Chapuru, and 2 Byrne. Number 3, John Afoe is captain. Number 4 is Dave Atwood. Number 5 is Chris Viwie. Number 6 is Jake Heenan. Number 7 is Dan Thomas. And number 8 is Nathan Hughes. Number 16, Will Capon. Number 17, Warmore. Number 18, Armstrong. Number 19, Holmes. Number 20, Harding. Number 21, Kessel. Number 22, Sam Badlow. And 23, Lower. Looking at these teams, they've gone a bit weaker. I think Gloucester gone a bit weaker. It'll be tight for the opener, but I think just that experience, just the way they play Bristol will run away with it. And I think the score will be Gloucester Rugby 16, Bristol 28. And that's really concerning. And next Friday, Gloucester versus Bath is going to be a massive game. Massive. Interesting to see. I think it'll be close, it'll be compact, but then you'll just see the skill and footwork and all of it, the rest of it. And I think it's going to be tight. And people are going to see what the game is all about. And I think the way Gloucester play, they need to go back to basics and try and just build the set piece up. Just try and do the simple things well, because you need to get some wins under the belt. Luckily, there's going to be no relegation this year. I've got a video coming up soon, the positives and the negatives of no relegation. So we're going to get on to the next game. 8 o'clock tonight, or whenever, Friday, is going to be Sale versus Bath. So we're looking straight into it. So look at the Sale team. 15 Hammersley, 14 McGugan, 13 Doherty, 12 Hill, 11 Roebuck, 10 Rob Dupre, 9 Cliff, 1 Harrison, 2 Langdon, 3 Eustasian, 4 Phillips, 5 Jean-Paul Dupre, 6 coming back in, Jean-Paul coming back in, John Luke moving to 6 from 8, John Ross captaining for 7, and Dan Dupre coming back inside at 8. On the bench, you got 16 Ashman, 17 Morozov, 18 John, 19 Pothwaite, 20 Neil, 21 de Klerk, 22 McGinty, 20. Really, Jed, look at that squad. Good to see they're giving youth in Roebuck and Doherty again. I think Roebuck I really like. I really like him. Haven't seen too much of Doherty though. Langdon, good to see the John Paul, Rob, John Luke, and Dan Dupre all in there. Like Dupre's, I think the John Luke and John Paul and Dan, I think they will offer a lot more physicality in the south side. And good to see Cliff and de Klerk, and they've got McGinty, Luke James, and de Klerk to come off the bench if they need. And then looking at this bar team, so I'll go through it like that. So 1 Showman, 2 Dunn, 3 Judge. 4 McAnally, 5 Mike Williams. 6 Bayliss, 7 Reed, 8 Zach Mercer. 9 Ben Spencer, 10 Reese Priestland. 12 Matavesi, 13 Max Clark. And then 15 Tonda Gamble, 14 Rocketagoon, and 11 Will Murr. On the bench, you got 16 Walker, 17 Jamie Beatty, 18 Henry Thomas, 19 Hughes Richards, 20 Ethan Stanley, 21 Will Chudley, 22 T. Sherman, and 23 Alex Gray. Interesting to see McAnally back in there as captain. Good to see Zach Mercer off the news. He's going to Montpellier. Good to see T. Sherman on the bench and Tonda Granville. I think Tonga Granville, you need to give him more games on, or we'll leave. What I think the score's going to be, I think defensively, they're so poor defensively. I think they're so poor defensively, Bath are being at the moment. I think the score will be 33 Sale, 17 Bath. I think it's going to open it up a bit. The way we want to play, you won't see as much of, and it's interesting. They've got to vary their attack, and defensively, who has to do something. They could be in massive trouble. They don't sort that defense out, and that's really worrying for some sides. I think they're defensively all over the shop. The way they want to control, the way they want to look, very interesting. So we're going to go on to the game at 4 o'clock after the England game. Harlequins versus Leicester. So looking at this Quins team, 1 Marler, 2 Baldwin, 3 Carrot, 4 Simmons, 5 Louise, 6 White, 7 Evans, 8 Dombrand, 9 Kerr, 10 Smith, 12 Eustasian, 13 Marchand, 11 Morris, 14 Lyon, 15 Brown. Impact players are 16 Aaliyah, 17 Garcia-Butter, 18 Lowe, 19 Young, 20 De Carpenter, 21 Laho, 22 Heron, 23 Tapway. Evans, Don Brown, I think White is that weak point in that back row. I think Eustasian, Marchand, interesting to see what centre the Leicester have gone. Leicester have gone really some centres I'll talk about later on. I think Linehan, I'm good seeing Louise back in there. Overall, I think it's a very strong side, and it's a side they can attack. And Quins can attack this Tigers team, and they'll believe that. But can Tigers stop? I think if you stop Smith, you stop this Quins team. That is what I'm saying. And then look at this Leicester side. Look at this Tigers side. 15 Stuart, 14 Mateus Maroney, 13 Yakatauta, 12 Matt Scott, 11 Keeney Mulavalu, 10 Zach Henry, 9 Jack Van Portfling, 1 LeBrunin, 2 Julian Montoya, 3 Joe Hayes, 4 Thomas Lafanini, 5 Callum Green, 6 George Martin, 7 Carl Brink, 8 Hamro Leonberg, 16 Tom Young, 17 Nefu Litagaga, 18 Dan Cole, 19 Harrywell, 20 Tommy Rafael, 21 Ben White, 22 John Smith, 23 Dan Kelly. Interestingly, they've gone more defensive centre than Scott and Tort, but Mateus Morelli is not. It's not like he's played a lot there for Argentina on the wing. Zach Henry, I think JVP's looked really good when he come off the bench. I think the kicking game probably offers a bit better, but resting Wigglesworth and Weezer. I think Cole drops the bench, giving Joe Hayes just a chance for more to show. Julian Montour was great last week. I think Lavanine and Green went well. I think the balance here is not brilliant, but I think you've got a very stable back row there. Martin and Weezer needs time. Fans need to understand Tiger Fan. Give Weezer, he's not going to play the whole of the season. You've got to give him time. You've got to allow him to have a rest and see ball because allowed him to back his decision. I think they've got a bench experience. We've got a stronger bench in Rafael, Wells, Cole, Latiaga with White and Kelly. I do think I've always got to back my team, but I think it'll be very close. It'll be close. It'll be very close for the whole game. I think we're going to get a late penalty. I think Quinns will score 23. Tigers will come 25. And Tigers will come away with the win from them. And if we get a win, I'll be absolutely delighted because it just shows that if that was last year, we would not have got a win. We would lose by losing. We didn't even get a losing, but we have improved. And we've got strength to come off the bench. Rested play. We rested players and we still won. That's important. I think it'll be very interesting to see what happens. Now we're going to go into the 4:15. Unfortunately, Newcastle versus Saints was cancelled because of positives in Newcastle camp. So looking at the Chiefs team. 1, Alec Catpan. 2, Captain Yendel. 3, Helen Williams. 4, Will Whitty. 5, Sam Skinner. 6, Dave Hughes. Another 7, Rich Capstick was great last week. 8, Sam Simmons. 9, Jack Meander. 10, Joe Simmons. 12, Ollie Devoto. 13, Hendrickson. 15, Josh Hodge. 14, Cuthbert. And 11, O'Flaherty. On the bench, you got 16, Jack Innard. 17, James Kenny. 18, Marcus Street. 19, Don Armand. 20, Scenes Lonsdale. 21, Stu Townsend. 22, Harvey Skinner. 23, and Woody. Good to see Capstick, Ewers, and Simmons there. Good to see Skinner still in there. And good to see Hodge back there. And good to see Tom O'Flaherty there. Ian Whitten, Hendrickson, and Ian Whitten sort of maybe a tactical decision there, looking at the team. And they might target Hetamine and Rona with those 2 ball carriers. So looking at this team, 1, Godwick Clark. 2, 3v3 Tratter with Phipps on his way. 4, Maffey. 5, Rob Simmons. 6, Donald. 7, Blair Karen. 8, Tweezy. 9, Ben Mewin. 10, Paddy Jackson. 12, Hetamina. 13, Rona. 15, Stokes. 11, Ollie Haskin. 14, Loader. No Tom Barton this week. 16, Mortimer 2. 17, Allendale. 18, Hoskins. 19, George Knott. 20, Not 20, Rogerson. 21, Cook. 22, Phillips. 23, Coons. No, Fakun Jajana coming in. 23, Fakun Jajana not there, but they're still going with the tried and tested. Very strong team. What I think is going to happen in this game, I do think it's going to be very close. I think it's going to be compact early on. I think it's going to be compact. I think Chiefs are going to come. They haven't been firing on full selling, but they'll go down and believe and back their systems to go and win that. I think if it wasn't as cold, I think you're going to see a bigger scoreline and a win there for Chiefs. But Newcastle's a very hard place to go and win, but I think they'll be happy just to get a win and come away with a result there. Last game, 1 o'clock before the other games, and we're going to see Worcester versus Wasps. So, 15 Pennell, 14 Humphreys, 13 Venter, 12 Beck, 11 David, 10 Shilcock, 9 Simpson, 1 Waller, 2 Miller, 3 Sconner, 4 Graham Kitchener, 5 Clegg, 6 Captain Hill, 7 Kovacic, 8 Deprea, 16 Cotting, 17 Thomas, 18 Paraffin, 19 Andrew Kitchener, 20 Van Veldt, 21 Heaney, 22 Smith, and 23 Ollie Smith. Interesting to see Hale back there. Kovacic probably like that balance. Greg Clegg coming back in with the injuries to Sell and Ware means Shilcock will play 10. I think he looked really good off the bench yesterday, last week. And Venter coming in. Now we're going to look at this Wasps team. So, this Wasps team, 15 Minozzi, 14 Kibricki, 13 Fekatoa, 12 Gopper, 11 Bassett, 10 Charlie Atkinson, 9 Sam Wolsterholm, 1 Tom West, 2 Tommy Taylor, 3 Kieran Brooks, 4 Levi Douglas, 5 James Gaskell, 6 Captain Brad Shield, 7 Ben Morris, 8 Tom Willis, 16 Cruz, 17 Ben Harris, 18 Tomalo Aga, 19 Phil Joe Fukusian, 20 Salah Viale, 21 Ben Velicott, 22 JP Mango, 23 Michael Laborgia. Interesting. Good to see Minozzi back at fullback. Good to see Fekito and Gopov and Sam Wolsterholm still in there. Good to Shield Morris and Tom Willis there still. That's interesting to see. What I think the score, this is going to be probably the shock of the weekend, guys. I think this is going to be a shock of the weekend. I think this is going to be the shock of the weekend. Worcester, Wasps coming to Worcester, Worcester beating Wasps 24-20 in a tight, back physical game. I think you're not going to see all the flashy stuff, but I think you're going to see game control. I think you're going to see what you want from this Wasps team. But I do think Worcester will come here and put a performance on, and that is where I'm going to end the video, guys. I will see you again.